Question 1. What is your favorite level in the entire Sonic franchise? Well, to be honest, I don't really have one because I never really put any thought into it. But I can give you a list of my favorites, mainly because they all had great platforming or great speed elements. Chemical Plant and Metropolis from Sonic 2, Sky Deck and Final Egg from Sonic Adventure 1, Metal Harbor and Green Forest from Sonic Adventure 2, Egg Fleet from Sonic Heroes, and Spagonia from Sonic Unleashed, or Spagonia, however it's pronounced. Question 2. If you haven't already started your Forbidden Fruit video, name 3 things that would be in your perfect Sonic game. What you need besides good controls, good camera angles, and a good level design? Well, I don't want to go into that much detail. I'll try to bring back almost everything I said in the fine-tuning the Sonic franchise video. But the 3 I will say right now is good gameplay mechanics, good story, and bring back the Chow Garden. Question 3. Which game, in your opinion, is the least family-friendly out of the ones you've played? Well, I only have 2 M-rated games, so by default, that would have to be Resident Evil 4. It's not that scary to me, but I don't think a lot of younger kids could play it. Unless they're desensitized. Question 4. What is your favorite game for a handheld system and why? Well, it's the Pokemon series. Well, the RPG ones anyway. For one big reason. It has a magnificent replay value. Catching all those Pokemon and raising them and catching them and raising them again, because each time you do it, they're gonna have different stats, and teaching them different moves and trading and battling. Great replay value. Question 5. Who were your mains for the Smash games and why? Well, for Super Smash Bros., the first one, my 3 mains were Fox, Pikachu, and Captain Falcon. I just like their movesets. I especially like playing as Fox. In Melee, I only had 2. That'd be Falco and Marth. Well, they were the only 2 characters I actually liked playing as. I thought they were the best. And in Brawl, it's Wolf, Sonic, and Lucario. They just have some really good movesets and I enjoy playing as them. They seem balanced in a way. Wolf's a little easy to spam with his side smashes, but I still enjoy playing as him. Question 6. If you had decided to continue with the series, who would you suggest in a What If They Were in Brawl, and who would you use to represent them? Well, that was one other problem I had. I was pretty much done with it. I had no other characters I wanted to use. I had used them all up. That was it. That was one of the reasons I had stopped. I was done. Other characters were finished. Number 7. You've mentioned something about wanting to try out some RPGs and how you want to see the Legend of Zelda series try a more RPG structure. Which RPGs would you most want to play? Well, I have 2 in mind, and these are the only 2 I can really think of that really interest me at the moment. That'd be Knights of the Old Republic and Tales of Vesperia. Why those 2? Well, I've heard a lot of good things about them. Number 8. You've also mentioned that you're not a fan of first-person shooter games. Which first-person shooter games would you be most likely to play? Well, that would be BioShock 1 and 2 and The Conduit, because I would like to play some first-person shooters that actually do something different. I've heard a lot of great things about BioShock 1. BioShock 2 I haven't heard that much about, but it's a sequel, so it has to be good. And then The Conduit. Probably one of the better first-person shooters I've heard of on the Wii, and I'd actually like to try that out. Number 9. If you could play any game ever made, which ones would they be? Well, I would actually like to play Battletoads for the NES, and Strider for the Sega Genesis. I heard those games were hard and fun, so I'd actually like to give them a try. Finally, question 10. Is there any particular YouTuber you think people should watch out for? Well, I believe Eraser521 and Bubble Blaster 999 can actually make better reviews than I can. They both go into a lot of great detail, and I'm sure they could do great reviews, if only they had the equipment or the time to do it. I also think More Than Our Memories does some nice top 10s, but unfortunately she just doesn't have the time to do them. I also think Brawl Master 08 has some very nice videos, very well thought out. And whenever Reynolds 12307 returns, I'd like to see more of those videos based on characters that could work for the next Smash Bros. Game. And I'm still waiting on you to make your video responses, Threadnaught. No hurry.